Corollary 24.1. This is a corollary that goes directly with Theorem 24 that we just went over. Corollary 24 states that the line parallel to one side of a triangle and bisecting a second side bisects the third side. So here we have a line that is parallel to a line in this triangle. And we also are stating that it is bisecting a second side of this triangle. So it has a relationship with one side, parallel, has another relationship to a second side, it bisects it into two equal segments. We are also going to now prove that it bisects this third side here. So we're going to try to prove that CE is equal to EA. All right, very simple proof, very quick proof. We won't take very long on this proof. Obviously, we have our given that we have a line, and I call this line R, and it's parallel to AB. We also are stating that since it bisects this second side here, that it created two equal segments, that CD equals DB. Step number 2, we're going to do something that will that's going to allow us to use Theorem 24 to prove that CE equals EA. We're going to draw a line. We're going to draw line S, lowercase s, through C parallel to AB. So let's do that quick and then we'll show the reason here. I'm going to draw a line here. This is going to be line S. And we're stating that it's parallel to AB. We can draw a parallel line through this point C because we've learned that through a given point, one and only one straight line may be drawn parallel to a given line. This is the only line that can be parallel to AB that goes through this exact point C. And so we call that our parallel postulate. Number 3. We can now say that S is parallel to ED. We've called this also line R. We could state that as well, or either or. We could say that line S is parallel to line R. And our reason here is because since ED, or R, is parallel to AB, and S is parallel to AB, since they're both parallel to the same line, they're parallel to each other. We could also word it like this: a line parallel to one of two parallel lines is parallel to the other also. All right, and then our last step, we can now state, because of Theorem 24, we can say that CE equals EA. Because now we have 3 or more parallel lines. We got 3 here, and they cut a transversal into 2 equal segments. And Theorem 24 stated that if we have 3 or more parallel lines cutting one transversal into equal segments, it will cut any other transversal into equal segments. And so that's what we are going to say. Number 4, reason: if 3 or more parallel lines, I'm just going to say parallels, cut off equal segments on one transversal, then they cut off equal segments on any transversal. Corollary 24. The line parallel to one side of a triangle and bisecting the second side bisects the third side. And technically we would say, if this was a rigorous proof, that last step we would say that ED, or line R, also bisects AC. But since we didn't really even say that in the given that it was bisecting, we can state the same exact thing here. Corollary 24.1.